Because earlier we had the opportunity to walk out there and look at you face to face. And I could swear I saw a couple of Carolinas sitting right there in the audience. Now, do you know the true value of being Carolina ecstasy? I know you felt like being stomped on a couple of times, you know, when you've been working at it, you know, and it didn't exactly get where you wanted it to get. And you said, I wish this sucker would just jump up and off on me. Make me all over the place. You know what she said? She said, won't you make me all over the place? Earlier you heard her singing. We're singing. The velvet sunrise. But do you know what a velvet sunrise is? You know, I like to tell you all about the velvet sunrise, but lately I've been having difficulties trying to explain to the mass up here exactly what we're talking about. Now, if we could just get one of you succulent young ladies up here, and we could just demonstrate a little bit about the velvet sunrise.
I'm going to say amen to it. Do we have a lady that wants to learn all about the velvet sunrise?
To help us with this demonstration.
Now, I don't want no boy dressed as a lady. I know we're very close to New York City here.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Well, let's see.
My goodness. Tell me I can't see it now.
Is that a lady?
Yes, it is.
Bring that lady up here. Dear God, there's another one. There's two. Come on up. Another one. Sure, come on up.
My goodness. Thank you, ladies. Oh, my Lord.
Just crawling with ladies. Now listen.
Good God.
Ladies, this is Napoleon.
Now, you got to get into this, you know. Now, we want to explain to these folks the irony of the velvet sunrise.
What are you going to do now,
Now,
Napoleon?
this doesn't really have much to do with human beings. But we can use human beings to describe it. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, now I'm going to explain it. First, you gotta lay down on the floor with your feet. Your parents, at one time when, did you visit the Grand Canyon? Did you visit Yosemite up the Grand Rapids? Well, this is very similar to that, you see. This is a velvet sunrise, you know. But it's one particular canyon. And the name of that canyon is Hump Canyon. Hump. You know what the hump is? Some people call it, you know, getting from Monday past Wednesday. But in this particular canyon, the hump has a different meaning. Now, I'll try to explain to you, you know. Now, the velvet sunrise is found in this one particular canyon, but I want you to understand what it's all about. Now, you know a canyon? Now you have to open your legs. Just a little bit. A little bit more. It's a little bit wider. You gotta get this. Now see, this isn't like all canyons. Most canyons, you know, they just go straight around and then the river just runs, you know, and it's straight. And the line doesn't change. Well, this is a different kind of canyon. This canyon goes like this. You see? As you can see, the canyon starts off here very wide.
Starts at the feet.
And when it gets up here, it's a dead end.
For some.
See? Now, for those who've been in the canyon before, they know that the ecstasy is beyond the canyon.
There's no reason why you should get to the end of the canyon and quit.
That's right.
Work your way on up to the lungs.
You know, now most people get to the end of this canyon now. That's a demonstration now. This is not really the real thing. You get the idea.
What if they had this in high school?
Listen, at the end of this canyon now, there's a forest. So imagine a forest of leaves, trees.
It's just like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, kind of like weeping willow trees, you know, just leaves up and down. To get you beyond this point in the canyon, you gotta spread the leaves, you know? Gotta kind of spread the leaves, you know what I mean? You spread the leaves, you know? And then you can see that other door, you know what I'm talking about? That other door. You spread the leaves, and then you go on beyond that point into the canyon. And let me tell you something. If you say, well, why do you call it Hump Canyon? Well, before you go in the canyon, you gotta lay down at the foot of the canyon and look for the hump.
I think we should stress physical fitness.
You gotta be fit to have the hump. You don't have the hump.
No, you see, many people don't realize that there's a book about the muscles of the human body. I forget what the name of that sucker is, but there is a book about the muscles of the human body. And in this book, it says, and I quote, such and such a muscle when present. That means that over the course of history, as mankind evolved from its protean state, when it was nothing more, nothing less than a little blob of something or other floating on a little pool of something or other, working his way toward greatness, working his way toward New Jersey, as it were. Working his way toward Passaic, because it's different than Trenton.
Amen. Amen.
It's different than Orange.
Amen.
It's different than Princeton. In fact, it's smarter than Princeton.
Amen.
But I digress. Here's the point, folks. Many muscles in the human body have atrophied. Now that's a 25-cent word that indicates that the muscle has gone bye-bye from misuse.
That's not Hump Canyon.
No? No. So this is a word to each and every one of you in the audience, whether you're male, female, or independent. There are muscles of the human body worth developing to a fuller extent.
Get down. Amen.
These are the muscles that will eventually take the place of television. Now these fine specimens of, divine specimens of New Jersey womanhood they're going to lead the way toward improved muscle tone in an effort to develop those muscles which will activate and obviate and stimulate.
I think they already have that muscle there.
The video substitute that will take place in the canyon of your mind. So, I recommend this simple exercise, okay? Brace your legs firmly against the floor so the floor does not get away.
That's right.
That's right. No, just leave them flat down. You have to, it's a very simple exercise. You can do it at home. And I'm not Jack LaLanne, but I'm telling you folks, it really helps.
And this more constant.
I learned this exercise from Ainsley Dunbar, ladies and gentlemen. Now, just put your hands behind your head like this. Okay? Now, with a minimum of anxiety, force your body upward. Just keep your there and move this there. Just pull yourself up and feel the muscles in the solar plexus. Now go back down slowly, slowly, slowly. Up again. Keep those legs on the floor. Back down. Up again. Don't let go of your head. Back down. Up one more time and come to your feet. Stand now. Stand up now. Stand up now. Okay, now you're not done. Keep your hands behind your head. Captain, would you show them the rest of the exercise, please?
last thing, when you find yourself coming out of that canyon, you might be a little wet, but every canyon has a fall, and every fall gets you wet. But the main thing you'll say when you come out is,
Definitely got to tune myself back up before we go into the next